Jack, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Now, but honestly, did anyone actually think that curling was not hard when you said that? Harder than it looks. I mean, it looks hard to me.
I didn't personally think so, but some people I've talked to is like, yeah, curling's easy.
You had good
Anyone
poise.
can do it.
You had good poise.
Gerard, I'm one of the worst curlers in the world.
I'm just trying to massage that.
Okay.
So bad.
Gerard, spoken like a true curling fan. Gerard, I guess let's just move on to the weather. What are we looking forward to in the weather?
I may have to massage that too. We are going to get some more, it seems. Those clouds that I was looking at suspiciously, they do seem to hold something in them. And look at that wind chill already. It has done us no favors during the course of the day. Maybe an extra sweater or two is probably what I will need myself. Yep, maybe it's really cold outside. -10 at the moment, and the wind west-northwest at 22. And as we compare it across the region, the Battleford's probably quite thankful that the snow has eased up in this hour, but it's been coming down for the better part of the afternoon. We are running a 30% chance that we will see some more of it for the Midwest and for Cold Lake and area, but we'll talk about it in the second segment.
Bonnyville and surrounding area fire crews responded to an early morning blaze which tore through a home just outside of Bonnyville. As Clayton Brown explains, the residents were home and the fire was fatal.
The fire broke out at 2 in the morning, and when emergency crews arrived on scene, this house was completely overcome by the blaze.
When the members arrived, the house was fully engulfed in flames, and EMS and fire were already there attempting to extract those who might have been in the house.
The investigation is still ongoing, and a cause to the fire has not been determined, but it's believed the blaze began on the main floor.
We've determined at this point the fire started in the Chesterfield in the living room on the lower level, and heat and smoke and some flame did spread to the second floor.
There were 3 people in the house at the time of the fire. All were taken to hospital, where 2 later died.
They were declared deceased at the hospital. The third individual was also transported to hospital, but he was treated where I believe he's still actually being treated at the hospital as we speak.
The 3 occupants were all males in their 20s, and they had originally moved from Ontario to work in Bonnyville.
And we're making efforts right now to try and locate all the next of kin and make sure that there's no unfortunate surprises for them. So that's why we're hanging on to their personal information until we can make sure that that's been taken care of.
Fire crews from Fort Kent and Ardmore were also on scene. In Bonnyville, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Staff and patients waiting to get into the new Thorpe Recovery Centre will have to hold on a bit longer. Construction delays have pushed the centre's opening date to early next year. Though it won't be opening on time, officials say it will stay on budget. Lauren Pullen has the latest.
The doors here at the new Thorpe Recovery Centre were slated to open next month, but that date has been pushed back to early 2012.
Just normal construction delays, yeah.
Executive Director Craig Featherstone says it's nothing serious, just finishing up the final touches.
We need to make sure that it's all ready to go. We want to make sure that our clients have a nice, safe building to move into and that we don't have any construction work going on or anything like that.
The new center will house 72 patients and for the first time offer a youth wing along with more detox programming. The 54,000 square foot building sits on 34 acres of land, adding tons of recreation and outdoor space.
With the size of the facility, there's just a lot more room, so we're able to change the way that the programming is taking place is the biggest thing.
That means clients will have more individualized attention and one-on-one treatment, something that wasn't an option in the old facility. Staff numbers are also expected to boost by 50% over the next 2 years.
We have hired about 6 key head staff that are already here and working with us. And now we're doing a lot of the recruitment efforts for the additional support staff.
No exact date has been set for the center to officially open, but Featherstone says it will be sometime in January. He says everyone is eager with anticipation.
I just want to get in here and get going.
Once the facility is finished, the public will be able to swing by and take a look, with open houses scheduled before residents move in. Lauren Pullen, Newcap News.
As we mentioned last night, agricultural giant ADM is proposing a massive expansion in the border city. The company has announced plans to build a 265 million litre biodiesel plant in Lloydminster. Emmett Murphy details what this means for the community.
It's a move that has ADM, Lloydminster, and the province celebrating. Just 8 months after starting renovations to double the current canola facility's storing capacity, ADM has announced plans for a new biodiesel plant. The new project will increase ADM's North American biodiesel production 50%.
The biodiesel facility itself and the value that adds to the farming community, creating a demand base for the crops that they grow, is a positive for the rural communities as well.
The new plant will be adjacent to the existing canola crushing facility. This increased production has City Council beaming.
From the concrete company that put the concrete in, to the people that are bringing their products to sell to them, to the people that are maintaining the parking lot, to the people that are fixing the trucks that are bringing it in.
During construction, so we do expect to employ approximately 100 contractors. We're estimating approximately 12 full-time positions to come along with that.
There is no estimated cost at this point, but the government of Alberta is committing $10 million as part of its bioenergy producer programs. The government may even invest further.
And they've made an application under the Bioenergy Credit Producer Program. This is the program that the government of Alberta invested $58 million in. We certainly look at this as good news and providing a number of opportunities for Lloydminster and the surrounding region.
Montalvo says that government initiatives made it an easy choice for the company to place the plant in Lloydminster.
With the Canadian renewable fuel mandate coming in, as well as the Alberta and British Columbia, so that makes for a good strategic location for the facility.
Construction on the facility will begin next spring and is expected to be completed by the end of 2013. Emmett Murphy, Newcap News.